Can I just start by saying, I love the product. Yes. Hell yes. I feel rejuvenated. You've got my credits. 3 seasons on parsecs apart. They gave me a terrific death scene. Being launched out of a ship into outer space means an intense close-up as you lose oxygen. SVU, Chicago Fire, Billions, male lead on illicit overtures for Lifetime, and I'll never quite escape Hallmark's Reindeer Factory Follies. I contain multitudes. Great question, especially now. I was working on a production of The Tempest when the pandemic hit. Prospero. Off book. Oh, you're thinking I'm too young for Prospero. Okay, that was the idea. The director had this fantastic idea. Or maybe he stole it from Lord of the Rings. He wanted Prospero to lose years, shed his agedness as the play unfolded. Isolation and exile and being lost in his books made him into a wizard, but it prematurely aged him. And the action of the play brings him back to the world, back to himself. I would lose stiffness as the play advanced. The gray would recede, my beard would disappear, and by the time my rough magic is abjured, my book drowned, and my charms o'erthrown, I would appear to the audience as I appear here, right now. A simple man whose strength, though faint, is very much his own again. Wow. Another great question. The first ad I remember seeing. Hey, Kool-Aid! And the Kool-Aid man busting through the wall into the picture. Saturday mornings when I watch cartoons, the ads never, ever seem to be separate things. It all sort of blurred together. Let me think about that one. When I was a kid, maybe 8, 9, I had trouble sleeping sometimes, and I would go down to the rec room and watch the Late Late Show on the local stations. Old movies, Elvis, Kissing Cousins. That one had Batgirl in it, before she was Batgirl. Yvonne Craig, Batgirl. Well, sometimes I'd still be awake at sign-off, and are you too young to know what sign-off is? So back then, the television stations didn't broadcast 24/7. After the Late Show, they'd play the national anthem, and a big American flag would be rippling in the wind, then a test pattern, and then static with a loud tone to make you turn the TV off. It was like this secret world that happened when I slept. By the time I was 14, the Late Late movie stopped. Now, late at night, were infomercials. You remember Robert Vaughn? Magnificent Seven. Man from U.N.C.L.E. Okay, definitely before your time. Robert Vaughn was an actor, and he would have made a great Prospero. But the first time I saw Robert Vaughn was on an infomercial for a product called the Helsinki formula. It was supposed to cure baldness, but the Helsinki formula, I mean, it sounds cool, right? Like something a spy would leave at a dead drop. I grew obsessed with it, even though I was a teenager with a full head of hair. I guess something in me knew, right? Germ of the future. Why did I care back then? Because the infomercial told a story. Vaughn played the host of a news program called Discover, and damn, he was good. Vaughn had you convinced he was a skeptic, just seeking out facts about this mysterious concoction, the Helsinki formula. What was it? What was the truth behind it? You had to convince Robert Vaughn. His interrogation of the scientist who discovered the formula was what impressed me most. Dr. Ilona Schreck-Purola of the University of Helsinki Medical Center in Finland. She could have stepped out of the lab of a Bond villain. Bond grilled her, extracting crucial information. How long did you test the product? Is the formula safe? The formula was tested in France and Japan. It is perfectly safe. Then Vaughn brought up an apparent flaw. The Helsinki formula didn't work for everyone, did it? We have 80% success, said the doctor. 80? Only 80? Why? Von pressed her, and under his questioning, the truth emerged. The formula only worked on healthy skin. If the skin was burned or damaged, it couldn't grow new hair. So Von summed it up. If the hair follicles are healthy, then the Helsinki formula should work. Yes, said Dr. Schreck-Parola. And Von thanked her, and the camera cut away. That infomercial wasn't perfect. It had these grainy, artless testimonials like you see on the local news, but that made it even more compelling. The Helsinki formula wasn't perfect, but Robert Von made you think it might be perfect for you. I forgot all about the Helsinki formula till a couple of years ago. I saw Von's obit in the New York Times. Eye-opener. The Federal Trade Commission said the whole thing was a fake. Find the maker millions. Von was unapologetic. He got a piece off every order off the 1-800 line. The key thing, Von never told viewers that it worked. No. He took them on a voyage, on a show called Discover. And at the very end, he tells you flat out, as always, discover for yourself. So, I know just what you need. You need a Prospero. I mean, sure, we're such stuff as dreams are made on. But how do we know our dreams? Who guides us to them, shows them to us? Shakespeare didn't say the stuff of nightmares, and we're the stuff of that too, you know? Just look around. So why did he say dreams? Because dreams expand reality. They activate our possibilities. But we need guides to show us how to wish and what to wish for. What we want to make real. You know, I can still feel your product working, and it is rejuvenating. So, how'd I do? Did I answer your question? I've got your script right here. Where should I start?